What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the weekly crypto news here on the Kryptonite Mining channel. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the latest videos. Dollars and banks are failing. Other countries no longer have to purchase oil in the Middle East using the US dollar. They're all going to the Chinese yuan. It is looking very bad for the value of the US dollar. Governments are scheming to jam CBDCs down your throat. And no, not the little gummies, central banking digital currencies. These CBDCs means they know how much you have and can track everything you do, and they can freeze it all by a click of one button. Fiat currencies are not perfect by no means, but at least they can't take it all away at the click of a button and freeze your life. CBDCs isn't the digital currency you want to be behind. It will be controlled by the government and not by the people, aka crypto miners like myself, or anyone that wants to contribute to the network. They want to control your money, control your every move, and we just keep getting closer and closer to them doing so. The whole beauty of blockchain is that it's decentralized and not controlled by any type of centralized government or centralized bank. CBDCs are terrifying, and I'm no conspiracy theorist, but everything's fine until it's not. You don't need a gun until you do. You don't need something to protect yourself until you're in danger. Your centralized, controlled money is going to be just fine until they take it or freeze it, like lots of people suffered from centralized crypto exchanges that just straight up lied to you. It turns out they ran away with your funds, lost them. Everything was great and going fine until it wasn't. I don't know how you can put all your faith into one central entity, especially one controlled by the government that's only interested in their own personal interest, ultimately for the greater good. And then what if you're not a part of that greater good? Bam, funds frozen, complete control. Maybe I sound crazy. Or maybe I'm just pissed off because they take all my money in taxes and I buy everything else and they tax me more, and then I own stuff and then get taxed for owning those things. And then they send ungodly amounts of these tax monies to other lands to fund wars in a country I don't live in to fund their own agendas. Be mindful of these things. I'll just leave it at that. In other news, Nvidia urges customers to stop mining with GPUs and stop buying GPUs for mining. Nvidia, the video card giant, whose sophisticated GPUs have found a weird new use to mine cryptocurrencies, has had enough. It's calling for its customers to stop mining crypto and do something more worthwhile with their time. The company's technology officer, Michael Kagan, recently spoke in an article that he wished buyers would turn their attention to artificial intelligence instead. All this crypto stuff, it needed parallel processing, and Nvidia is the best, so people just programmed it to use for this purpose, he told the newspaper. They bought a lot of stuff, and then eventually it collapsed because it didn't bring anything useful for society. AI does. I never believed that crypto is something that will do something good for humanity, he added. You know, people do crazy things, but they buy your stuff, you sell them stuff, but you don't redirect the company to support whatever it is. Kagan's comments aren't exactly surprising. The fact that the company still actively sells GPUs advertised as crypto mining cards. Notwithstanding, of course, the crypto industry has been put through the ringer throughout 2022 with the value of mainstream cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin losing over half their value. Meanwhile, crypto miners have had to exchange TAC, suddenly faced with an extremely expensive pile of largely worthless mining hardware. Major lenders are selling off millions of dollars worth of mining rigs as they look for the next big thing, and Nvidia sees a new opportunity on the horizon with AI, a technology that has caught on like wildfire with investors. With ChatGPT, everybody can now create its own machine, his own program. You just tell it what to do and it will. Kagan told the article that if it doesn't work the way you want it to, you tell it, I want something different. The appetite is certainly there, with AI already turning into a cash cow for the chip maker. Earlier this month, Microsoft announced it had bought tens of thousands of A100 GPUs, chips designed from the ground up with AI processing in mind. Amazon and Oracle have also bought similar offerings from Nvidia, of course. All that's assuming that the crypto's moderate rally over the past month doesn't continue breathing new life into the mining industry. So, I've heard of a lot of companies starting to push this AI thing. Google, Amazon, I'm sure AI is the next thing. Like Elon Musk says, AI it kind of scares me. Thinks it needs to be regulated and all that stuff, and I think I agree. It probably is going to be the biggest thing, but it sounds like they don't want people to buy up all these GPUs and stuff to mine with, especially over the past month, the rally with crypto. Looks like we're heading for another bull cycle, which means that GPU mining will probably be profitable again at some point. I know that some people are already mining with Caspa and have some wattage settings to where they are profiting from GPU mining since the new Caspa spike. But I could see something in the future where you can set your card on some type of AI mining, or not really mining, but dedicating your GPUs to some type of AI network that Google has or Amazon, and somehow get some type of benefit from that. Obviously, nobody wants to run and use their power if they're not benefiting from it, like mining. So it looks like they don't want all this equipment to get bought up and be used for mining instead of this AI technology that they're trying to push. So I don't know. You make your own assumption. But anyways, that's all I got for this first weekly crypto news here on the Kryptonite Mining channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on the way out. I love you guys. Kryptonite Miner out.